Hello friends, welcome to the solid design principle in C Sharp. In the previous tutorial, we have seen like how this solid design principle is give the benefit to our application when we are going to create any new project in C Sharp. So, and apart from that, we have seen the acronym of this solid principle in the previous tutorial. In this tutorial, we will see one of the important part of this solid principle, that single responsibility principle, and it is basically the S is represent for the single responsibility principle. So as per this SRP, what it says, like if we are going to create any class or interface, then that particular class and interface should have only one reason to change. What is the meaning of this is like every class must be responsible for a single purpose. Like if I'm going to create any class or interface, then that class interface should be responsible for particular operation. Like that interface should not be very big, and that interface should be like for particular purpose only. So like if we need to design the software in such a way that everything in a class or module should be related to the single responsibility, and each class should focus on the single task at a time, that only this single responsibility principle says. And we have seen in the previous tutorial, like basically this solid design principle is a concept that is used to make our application more testable, reusability of the code and maintainability of our application. So in this tutorial, we will see this single responsibility principle with an example. So we have seen the concept of the single responsibility principle, like there should be only one reason to change a class or an interface, and we should create that particular class interface for a single purpose only. So let's create an example to understand it. So let's go to the Visual Studio, and here I have created one console application called SRP example. Basically SRP is the single responsibility principle. So here what we will do, we will create a one interface. Let's add a one interface and give that interface as a iUser. So it will create the interface for us in our application. We have seen like it created a interface. Now what we will do, like as per the SRP, what it says, like a single class should be responsible for the single purpose only. So in this in this interface, I will take some function. As we know, like interface has the method declaration, not the implementation. So let's declare the function. So I will take like bool user login, and it will take some parameter called string username and string password. So this is the one function, and apart from this I will take another function called user registration, and it will take string username, string password, string email, and and string address. So basically any user, when he is coming first time to the application, so while registration he will give this information called username, password, email, and the address. And we have taken another method called user login, and that is basically related to the while login, the particular user need the username and the password. And we will take another methods, and that is user sign out, and that will not take anything. And apart from this, we will take like void logging error, and it will not take anything again. And we will take another one function, like when user will register the first time, then it will send a one email confirmation. So I will take a one more function called email confirmation, and here email ID we have to pass. So these are the function which we have created in our application. But as of now, like we have a small application, so we have written all the function under this user, so it will not give a problem. But day by day, if we are going to increase the interface method, then it will be very difficult to the testing and the maintainability. So basically, like if I'm going to create a class, that needs to be inherit the iUser, and at that time our responsibility will be like we have to define all the method, and we know like when we are going to do some operation only for user, the particular user is worry about the login and the registration and the sign out. He don't worry about the login error and email confirmation. So what we can do, we can split this interface into the multiple interface basically. So that only single responsibility principle says like a class or interface should be responsible for the specific task. So we can say like user is responsible for login, registration and the sign out. He not worry about the login error and send email confirmation. So what we can do, we can create another interface called iLogging, and in that interface we can take this method from here to this one. So we have break this one. Now this logging interface is only responsible for logging purpose. It's not responsible for the email confirmation. So what we can do, we can create another interface like iemail confirmation, and inside this we can take this function. So as per this, now what we are doing, we are following the SRP, single responsibility principle. So let's take it first. So that is the only single responsibility principle says like a particular class should be responsible only for the single purpose. We should not create the fatty interface. And what we can do, we can split that particular interface according to the responsibility. So that is the only like concept for the iUser. Now what we can do, if we add a class to this project, what we can give this like class name, I will give like user works. So if I will take this class, and now we know like this is related to the user only. So what I can do, I get particular interface. If now suppose if I will add here this method, if I will add here, then for user works also I have to implement all the methods. So that break the basically iUser responsibility. So here I can take this one, and here we can see like we are doing the implementation for the respective things only, because this particular user is not worried about the logging and all these things. So in that way we can define the single responsibility principle. So that is all about the single responsibility principle. So if you have any doubt, please comment. Thank you.